Hello! So currently trying the Sony EV-S1000 hooked to the CCD V800 just to check if this thing works fine in recording. Got it very recently, got it for fairly cheap because got an issue with let's go in macro. It has an issue with the tape driving. It wasn't rewinding and was more or less sometimes trashing the tape when ejecting, and the problem was just a hard net grease on the how you call that in English, the idler wheel. Yes, you know, the gear transmitting torque to the reel was mostly stuck because of hard net grease. So it was a fairly easy fix. Really happy to get this one. Currently recording on the Exabyte 170 meter ME tape. No, the Data 8 tape I was talking about in last video. So I'm currently living testing that just to see how it's going to work. Doesn't seem to hit them, so it's fine. Let's want to do a little resolution test and see. So we need to. Let's go. Damn, this zoom ring is so hard on this machine. Oh, crap. Don't want the mouse pointer on that. Okay, I think that's enough. Hey, a new one come in the family too. This is a CCD V8, but this is a plain V8. No autofocus on this one, so very early one. Shooting with it come within days, I think, when the weather will be fine, because now it's somewhat rain and humidity, so nope, not going to go outside with it. Got it for oh yeah, let's say fairly cheap too. It doesn't come with its original microphone, but came with this very genuine Sony accessory. This is the Z200. I don't even get it. Yeah, Z200. And it's fine because it's powered by the machine, so that's really cool. Had to clean this is the infrared filter in front of the CCD, so I had to take this machine apart, take the filter apart because you know, because of the bad sealant, the sealant between glass going bad. So I have been able to separate glass and manually cleaning them, put everything back, and now this thing is just like if it was new. Had some thrill working on it, because if you don't pay attention to a lot of detail, you can put backwards a lot of things, including the CCD sensor itself, because you have to desolder it to get access to the filter, and you need to take some marks, and you can solder backward the CCD sensor if you don't pay attention, and you can even, and I did the mistake, you can solder backward the PCB on which the CCD is soldered. Of course, there's no risk because you can put everything back when the PCB is reversed, but still, this is a mistake that can be done, and it's not really obvious when you do it. So I really had some thrill on this one. Then, speaking of thrill, the VCR wasn't turning on after I worked on it, and the problem was one of the connection to the DC to DC converter of the VCR was oxidized and broke when I worked on the machine and manipulate the DC to DC converter, and I didn't pay attention one of the connection. It's a weird connection system between the DC to DC converter to the PCB. They use a kind of flexible connector. It's what I never see that before. And yeah, one of the connection was brittle due to oxidation because the battery was forgotten in it, and of course the battery contacts were also completely oxidized, so I have to work on that. Then I do my usually what I do, homemade modification to power it with my own battery pack like this. You know, I just use this and plug what I need for the machine I want to use, and then now it's okay. Then another thrill was the camera wasn't turning on after the VCR was able to turn on again. Mistake was, because I didn't pay attention, I reversed two connectors that have the same pin count and can be reversed. So it's harmless because I just plugged the iris motor to the plug where the power on command is on. Well, it is on. Yes, is on. I can say very differently. And so the machine can turn on in this condition. So I looked at the schematics, and yeah, I just reversed two connectors. Yep. Then, last thrill and sweat. When the camera turned on, I just get a garbage picture. Yeah, the picture was, yeah, completely garbage. So I had to take everything again, clean and check soldering around the CCD, and it seems it was because while using my desoldering pump, some tin debris gets stuck somewhere and do some, I don't know, maybe it was a kind of, yeah, it was shorting between pin. It was not very obvious, but I guess this is what happened. I get some debris off, and yeah, so I hope it's not too boring, but yeah, after doing that, and then this time everything went back as it's supposed to be, and it was working when I got it. When I received it, I just plugged this thing. Well, it wasn't really turning on, not the first time, because of the battery forgotten in it. So after cleaning, trying to do the best I can to clean battery contact, then once I got a contact, it turned it on, and the camera turned it on, and everything was working. So if the battery wasn't forgotten in it back in the days, it was just be a plug and turn on and working machine, if we forget also about the CCD filter. So not that bad. Okay, I think it's yeah, close to 10 minutes for a testing. Yeah, I think it's more than enough now. So see you later. Bye. Yeah. I just got trapped myself. I push on the red button on the V800, but of course, no, it's not going to work. Okay, bye. No, it's not the good one too, not the red. We need to press stop, of course. So, bye.